So we're getting back to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah.
This is going to be season 1, episode 12. In my brain, it's the Musketeer episode because it's one is all and all is one. And when I hear that, I just hear one for all and all for one. So yeah, it's the Musketeer episode.
It's a Musketeer episode for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and you can get our full uncut reaction for this over on Patreon. Links in the description of this video. Also get early ad-free access that way.
Yeah.
Are you ready to do this?
I'm so ready.
Okay. Oh, skip the whole alchemy is a practice of.
Oh yeah.
Whole explanation of alchemy.
Do we not get to learn that anymore?
No, we should know by now. There's one
that's
forbidden
fair.
rule, yeah.
Human transmutation.
Transmutation.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
It's just a mistranslation. It says transmutation, but it's the actual translation from the original, sub is transmutation. One is all is one. That is the motto this man lived by. Sir Frederick Ferguson.
We've almost reached the Doubleth station. Were you having a dream?
Yeah, I was dreaming about him. We're finally here. It'd be nice if teacher were home.
Thank you. Okay.
Whoa.
The Butcher.
Good to see you. You've grown up a little.
He's a butcher.
Huh?
He's squishing me.
Sorry we've been away so long.
Looks like you've grown up more than a little.
No one's patted my head like this since back before I lost my body.
Aww.
Izumi, the Elder Shrimps have come for a visit. Do you think you can see them?
I'll be right there. I'm feeling a little better today.
I guess she hasn't gotten any better since last time.
Oh! Good enough to kick your ass.
Hello, my stupid pupil. I hear you've become one of the military's dogs.
She's gonna hug you.
Al? Look at you, you've gotten so big.
It's really good to see you.
Bigger they are.
Your skills are rusty.
You've got lots of energy for someone who's not feeling well.
What are you talking about? I'm perfectly...
Oh! Yep. Not feeling well.
You shouldn't exert yourself.
How sweet of you to worry, dear. Thank you.
I like how the hearts were hitting him in the face.
I thought that one man from Central knew a good amount about the stone.
So who was this guy?
Let me think. Hohenheim. What is it?
And he's alive.
He's our father.
The one who ran out on you when you were little?
Yeah, that's the one. It's all because of that bastard that our mother's dead. And if it wasn't for him...
Then you wouldn't have done the transmutation.
Thanks a lot, little man.
Hey, why isn't Dad here?
He went out to buy cigarettes.
Your dad left.
When's he coming back, Mom?
I'm gonna get you.
Way to change the subject.
Finish your dinner, boys.
Mom!
Did our dad say anything about the Philosopher's Stone?
Something about a lifelong dream coming true. He seemed very happy when he said it. Now we're going to eat.
Okay.
Didn't need to hit him to say that to announce dinner.
You weren't eating now?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I had a big meal on the train ride here.
Hey, Al, you should tell her about Rush Valley, about the baby being delivered.
Oh, yeah. We helped deliver a baby.
I guess he kind of helped by letting people know that the baby was coming.
Everyone's blessed when a baby's born, huh?
Yes, that's right. That same miracle brings us all into this world. Always take pride in the lives that were given you.
I don't think they can have kids.
Brother, look.
We'll take care of this rushing water. More effective than sandbags.
A lot more effective.
Well, that ought to hold the water back for a while.
Lady, who are you?
Just a housewife who was passing by.
Oh, God.
Could you be our teacher?
Does she have tuberculosis? Piss off, kids.
Please teach us, pretty lady.
No way.
Why not?
Because I don't take on students. And besides, I'm in the middle of a trip.
But please,
What about your parents?
These little ones don't have any parents.
How am I supposed to say no to that?
Yep, you can't. It's part of your training.
You two are on your own. This is your introductory training. If you do well, you'll move on to the main training phase. During this first stage, the use of alchemy is totally forbidden. One is all, and all is one.
She said the thing.
You'd better find the answer in the allotted time. If not, you're headed back to Risen Bull. Bye.
Yeah, that sucks.
how is a camping trip considered alchemy training?
Because you can't rely too much on alchemy. Zumi, okay. Zumi and Sig.
This is the best way for them to learn the essentials of alchemy. I'm teaching them the same way that I was taught. They don't learn anything from this. It means their talent as alchemists will be limited.
It's not
Nice
their
catch.
education.
They're not going to die.
I know. They're gonna let it go. Oh!
No way! You take care of it, brother!
That's how Al's still taller than Ed. Fox is like, suckers! You snooze, you lose. Poor little bunny.
Yep.
Oh. But he's feeding his little foxes. Oh.
Still poor little bunny.
Maybe
Yes.
we should just switch to fish.
Yeah, or like maybe fruit or something.
They can find any fruit.
Here we are. No food, no fire, no nothing.
Don't remind me.
They made a nice shelter though.
Mm-hmm. 6 days. No, you cannot eat your brother.
Hey! What are you trying to do to me?
Mirage. All is one, and one is all.
Brother?
So gross! I'm still alive. I'm alive because I ate the ants.
The circle of life.
I'm still alive. We're not going to die.
Bunny's already got to worry about foxes. Good switch. One of you, who holds his stick and... Nice.
Aww.
Now you're the providers.
Tomorrow will be 1 month.
Have you figured out what teacher meant by one is all and all is one? I've been thinking about it this whole time, but I still only have a few vague ideas.
Do you remember when I was weak from hunger and I ate those ants?
You ate a lot of them.
I sure did. And boy, did they taste nasty. If I hadn't eaten them, I might have died. Then I would have been eaten by them.
You're talking about the food chain, right?
Yeah, but a long time ago, this whole island was probably at the bottom of the sea. And tens of thousands of years from now, it could be the peak of a mountain for all we know.
All things are connected. Is that what you're saying?
Everything we see, everyone we meet, is caught up in a great unseen flow. But it's bigger than that. It's the entire world, the entire universe even. And compared to something as big as that, Al, you and I are tiny, not even the size of ants. We're only one small part within the much greater flow.
Was there weed on this island?
But by putting all those ones together, you get one great all, just like teacher said. The flow of this universe follows laws of such magnitude that you and I can't even imagine.
It's an amazing amount of stars.
Mm-hmm. Right.
All is the world.
And one is me.
No.
Very well. Now the real training starts. The basis of transmutation is the power of the circle, which denotes the circulation of power. In order to call upon and harness this power, one must draw a structural matrix over the circle.
Ooh. Nice spin move.
It's best if you experience it for yourself. Keep reviewing the morning's lessons until lunch is ready.
The circle denotes the circulation of power in order to call upon and harness this power. But teacher, you just put your palms together to perform transmutations, don't you? You can do it without drawing the structural matrix?
If you think about it a certain way, I myself am the Matrix.
How do you do it? Tell us, teacher.
I gave my soul up.
Perhaps it's something you learn when you see the truth.
Our teacher has seen the truth, too.
What is it you wanted to ask me?
Always be on your guard.
As I suspected, you can transmute without a matrix. On top of which, Al is now a suit of armor, and 2 of your limbs are made from automail.
Teacher, how did you know?
Please, I can tell from sparring with you. You saw it, didn't you, Edward? Yes! It seems both of us are beyond help.
You saw it, too. Could you tell me?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Your kid?
I think so.
We wanted a child but couldn't conceive. When we were finally able to conceive, I ended up falling gravely ill. And our child as well. He was not able to take a living breath in this world. I committed the taboo. As a result, I lost parts of my inner organs. What an idiot I was. Now I realize I should have told you sooner. It must have been awful.
I did it to myself, after all. It hasn't been that big a deal, actually.
Besides, now I've got this long list of things I get to look forward to eating when I have my body back.
It's nothing.
You darling little idiots. It's okay to hurt.
There you go. Great line.
Forgive us.
We're so sorry, teacher.
Please forgive us.
We're so sorry.
The flow of this universe follows laws of such magnitude that you and I can't even imagine them. You have to understand that flow, deconstruct it, and then reconstruct it.
That's what alchemy is, brother.
You're right. But it's also what living is.
So the basis of alchemy, deconstruction and then reconstruction, is just like the food chain then, isn't it?
Alchemy is part of that flow. And the flow is life itself.
So the teacher, I think Zami is her name. Great intro to her. Comes out kicking his ass right away.
Yeah, she's a fantastic character.
Yeah.
I find her fascinating, admirable, like her intelligence, she's very accomplished in alchemy and martial arts and the depth of her character too. I really appreciated.
Yeah.
We really haven't met anyone who could even begin to understand what Ed and Al are going through until her. And she, obviously their experiences are not the same. Not saying that like anyone can understand completely what the other has gone through, but like she's the first one to like even come close.
Yeah. I also like the running gag of her just like randomly throwing up blood.
Yeah.
Pretty gross, but also pretty funny. It's tough to pull that off. And and again, her line, and we talked about it last episode, but she summed it up, I think, even better. It's okay to hurt. And, they've been putting on a brave face for so long and trying to say that, it's okay, and trying to look at the good that's come out of it, or, trying to Pollyanna their way through it. But sometimes it's just okay to hurt and feel it.
And I feel like them putting on a brave face really is for each other. And I feel like that's why there is that, I guess, almost a sense of being compelled to do it. Yeah. Because I particularly hear it sort of like in Al's voice when he tries to like, no, it's fine. Like, really, everything's fine. Because I feel like he's so aware of how guilty his brother feels over what happened to him that he, like, it's cool. I've got a running list of things that I'm going to eat when I have there's, which that in of itself is an amazing outlook to have. But it also feels like there is a degree of it that's happening not for himself, but for his brother. And then for Ed, like the whole, we're going to get you a body, same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was nice to see a little bit more backstory on Ed and Elle, and them relying on each other as far as like the island goes. And like, I still like the fact that Elle's taller than Ed, even when they were, even before he got that big suit of armor and got turned into that. Yeah. Overall, good episode. Flesh out the world some more.
Yeah, I think that sums it up really well. Gave us some great characters in this sort of like semi-adoptive family / teacher and her husband, and yeah, finding out sort of like how they started their journey into alchemy, especially knowing how accomplished they are now. That was fun to see.
Do you think his dad was after the Philosopher's Stone too? Because they talked about like the dad said that like he's finally found it, or he found what he was searching for all these years, and
it clearly wasn't his kids.
Left his family for. Probably like when there's going to be like a reunion and he's going to talk about, oh, I did it all for you, like or something. Or
yeah,
I just have a feeling there's going to be some bullshit like that.
Yeah, I mean,
bullshit from his side.
The mom, in the face of whatever was happening between her and her husband, and the sort of like demolition of their marriage, the brave face that she put on for the boys was, I think, very powerful. And then, tickling Al, and Ed sees that single tear in her eye. I mean, like, she was a great mom. I can see why they tried to bring her back from the dead. She was incredibly loving, and they were her world, and that's so clear in all the flashbacks. The image of the dad to me was just somebody who's very cold and disengaged, and I could see him saying, I did this all for you, but only if he needs something from them. I don't know that he even would do it just for their benefit. Like, I feel like it would be transactional.
It makes me wonder, like, why he even got with their mom in the first place, and like why he started a family and all that. Like, we don't know enough about him and why he left and what journey he went on, what he's trying to find. Someone that, I don't know, seems so, I don't know if it's career or whatever, seems so singularly focused on something. It seems odd that they would like take time outside of that to like have a family and like fall in love. Cause I don't think, like, from the mom's perspective, like, she seems like someone that is very loving and, like, wouldn't just have something, like, casual and, like, have someone, like, mistreat her or something like that. And so she'll only be with somebody, like, if they loved her back. So, yeah, I'm just, like, interested in finding out more about the dad.
I've seen a couple other flashbacks with him in it, and I didn't necessarily get the impression in that, like I did at the doorway in this episode, that he was necessarily, like, cold and uncaring.
Yeah.
But he did seem very wrapped up in his work. Like, I think in every flashback of him that we see, he is working and maybe the kids are running around. Or, like, he's working and she's showing that they can do alchemy. And he's kind of like, I don't know if impressed is the right word, but I feel like he acknowledged it. It, like, took a moment from his work to at least acknowledge it. But yeah, I don't know. He doesn't seem to be a person with an overwhelming amount of people skills.
Yeah. That's one way to put it.
Yeah.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, which keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.